guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. Please consider subscribing to my channel. And today I wanted to talk to you about an article that I have read on Italian Vogue online. I'm gonna put the link to the article in the description box down below, so you can go ahead and read it if you speak Italian, or then just translate it to English. So and I by no means I wanna say that this article isn't correct. In fact, I'm kind of agreeing with some of the points of the article. It's just that I wanted to discuss it because I found it kind of interesting. So the article is 10 elegant perfumes that are always a la mode, so they're always fashionable, and they are perfect for those people that want to be remembered. So it's a translation from Italian, so please bear with my translation. Anyway, let's go ahead um, from fragrance to fragrance, and I'm gonna read out loud the fragrances. I guess I've lost the article now. I don't see it anymore. I just please bear with me. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna yeah. I found it. Anyway, so some of the fragrances I have. So I'm just gonna read out the name and give you my opinion, and I'm gonna tell you, do I think that it should be in the article or not. So anyway, place number one, and it's not like in any particular order, but it goes from 1 to 10. So I think it's the best. I don't know, I'm not sure, but anyway, it's Chanel number 5, obviously. And just recently I've talked about Chanel number 5 in some other video, and I told you that you know what, I've been trying and trying and trying this fragrance, and I've been trying it multiple times during multiple occasions, like years and years. So just every single time I'm in a store, I'm bored, I can just go ahead and spray and test it. It's never a right fragrance for me, and it's a fragrance that I don't like. And I actually own a little fragrance of Chanel number 5, so I do think it's a collectible item. So here it is. It's a little teeny tiny bottle. It's very pretty. It's eau de parfum. It's 1.5 ml. So sometimes I kind of try it. No, it's no. So what I think about this one. So is it iconic? It is the most iconic fragrance, I think. Is it like appropriate for every single person? Because you know what, I think that what article is supposed to mean that you get this fragrance, you instantly are recognized by this beautiful fragrance. And if the fragrance is iconic, I do think that it should be a fragrance that is okay for many people, that is fitting for many people and for many tastes, and especially for many age groups. And I don't think that it's a very every age group appropriate. Now, I have had an example. I know a person that she's been wearing a Chanel number 5 from the time that she was 15, and I'm 42 now, and I can't stand it. I think it smells like something old and dusty, and it's very it has such a strong aldehydic note. It's just old fashioned. So yeah, I get what it is. But you know what? I think that this is an iconic brand, because an iconic fragrance, because it has been on the market for such a long time. And they have made a couple of various additions to this line. So they kind of want to cater to different tastes and to the changing tastes in fragrance. And is it iconic? I guess so. But will it make you unforgettable? I don't think so. Next one is J'Adore Dior, and I love this fragrance, and I do have it. It's an amazing fragrance, and again, this fragrance has had so many iterations. It has had so many flankers. It has been duped. It has been faked. It has been, released in different limited editions. And it is iconic for a reason. It's such a beautiful fragrance. And it's much, much, much easier to wear this fragrance than Chanel number 5 because the notes are much more pleasant, in my opinion. So, yeah, I'm definitely agreeing. I'm definitely on the same page. I do think that this one is iconic and unforgettable fragrance. And now they do have a lot of various versions of this fragrance, and the methods of applications. They also have this kind of fragrant oil, so you can definitely, and the hair mist, so you can definitely find a fragrance that is just for you. Number 3 is Juliette Has a Gun. It's not a perfume. So with this one, I hadn't have particular problems with this fragrance. I did own it a couple of times. This little teeny tiny versions. I guess it's like 7.5 ml. And I got this one. Well, first I tried it on, online, not online, in store. I ordered it online because it had a big set and this fragrance was inside. I tested it. I didn't think of much of it. I gave it away to my friend. Then everybody was talking about it, so I got it again, and I again ended up decluttering the scent. The problem is that I'm kind of nose blind, or I was nose blind, or I thought that I was nose blind to these fragrances that has a lot of molecules in them up until this year's Exans, when I tried a fragrance from Memoirs, and this is a fragrance that's called Persona. So this is kind of enhancer fragrance, just like Juliet Has a Gun, not a perfume. It's an enhancer fragrance, and it has different sensations, and it gives kind of different vibes depending on whose skin that is. And the Persona, I loved it so much, and I kind of was like, oh my gosh, I can finally appreciate these fragrances that are molecular. But with Not a Perfume, I don't get a hype. I don't really think it's such an iconic fragrance. I don't think that is. So Guerlain Shalimar, I just recently talked about this one. No, this one is not for me. It kind of, it smells like straight up burnt rubber on me. And trust me, again, I've tried. I've tried so many times, so many places, so many different bottles. I've tried in various shops, in various cities, in various countries. No, it's not for me. It's very old fashioned. It's very like burnt rubber scent, and I don't think that this is the scent that you want to go for if you want to be iconic. Maybe if you want to be unforgettable, because it's kind of difficult to forget the stench that this smell gives. Again, do not get offended if you love Shalimar, if you love Chanel number 5. These are my opinions. I have right to express them, and it's also not a hate towards this article, because in fact I'm agreeing with some of the points. So next one is Narciso Rodriguez For Her, and I do have it. It's here, and yeah, I get where it comes from. It's kind of a mass appealing scent, but again, is it the best one in the collection because they have such a long list of masks. They have mask this, mask that. They have different types and different fragrances with mask. I don't really think that is the best mask that they have. I would better go for rose, this mask rose. It's better, it's way better, but this one, yeah, I kind of I get it, and I have smelled it on people so many times. So it is iconic. I would probably replace it with another mask from their collection, but yeah, I can get where the author is coming from. Profumum Acqua di Sale. So this one I probably have to put the photo on the screen, and I'm gonna obviously put the names of the fragrances down below. So I didn't enjoy this fragrance. It was but I have to say it's an individual opinion, because I have troubles with salty fragrances. Sometimes salty fragrances, they stink on me. They are so bad smelling on me. You know, there's something with my skin chemistry and salt. They don't go together. So I have to be extremely cautious with the salty fragrances. So yeah, I've tried this one. It smells like, you know, this like stale water, stale salty water. Not good. It is not good. And I most definitely wouldn't name it iconic, because to be iconic, I think it should be very prominent and very famous fragrance, and that one, I don't know, that is not. Elisab Le Parfum. So um, again, I am kind of agreeing with this one. Again, there's so many fragrances that are more iconic than this one. Like Armani C, it is more iconic than Elisab, that's for sure. Or Armani Code, or like I know Opium, Yves Saint Laurent, like the classic one, Lancome, other things. Um, so in fact, I was kind of surprised that they did not feature Lancôme La Vie est Belle. I was really surprised, but anyway, um, we are talking about Elisab, and Elisab, they have beautiful fragrances. I do own one, and they have Elisab Royal, something royal. It's beautiful fragrance. Again, I wouldn't put Elisab here, because in my opinion there's fragrances that are more iconic, more favorite by others, and more importantly, more famous. But yeah, Elisab is not a bad brand, and it's not a bad choice. Next one is Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio. Okay, so we have Acqua di Gio, but for some reason, they did have these links to the fragrances. For some reason, all of these fragrances, they are female fragrances, and when it came to fragrance by Armani, there was this Acqua di Gio, which is the male fragrance. I couldn't even understand what it's all about. I mean, the fragrances are unisex and we all know it, but it was kind of strange. 9 fragrances targeted towards women. Well, actually, 8, and then one is unisex, is a Profumum, which is this one that I've just talked about, Acqua di Sale. And then this one is male. I don't know, but I love it. I love it. Anyway, I love it. I love Acqua di Gio. Acqua di Gio is such a beautiful fragrance. I do wear it sometimes, from time to time. My husband has this fragrance, so yeah. It is an iconic fragrance, but just in case, I brought this one, which is Acqua di Gio, Giorgio Armani, but this is for female. And this is it's very aquatic, it's very fruity and aquatic, and it's flowery, fresh and clean and beautiful fragrance, and it lasts and lasts and lasts. It's such a beauty. So yes, I'm wholeheartedly agreeing with this fragrance. Next one is well, we are getting to the end basically. Yves Saint Laurent Black Opium. So Black Opium, again, I do think it's a classic fragrance now. It has been around for some time. I do have it. In fact, this is the only Black Opium that I own. I've tried all of them. I kind of like all of them, but this one is my most favorite. The first one, it remains my most favorite and most used fragrance out of the whole bunch. I do have other, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's potent, it's beautiful, it's dark, but then it's sweet, but it's not glowingly sweet. It's useful, but then it's okay for you to go to disco, to the bar with your friends. Sometimes if you are in some kind of creative job, it's gonna be fine for you to go to work with this fragrance. So yeah, absolutely. um Next one, and this is the last one. Let me just check. So Chanel number one, no, number five. It's one, J'Adore two, Juliette Has a Gun three, Guerlain Shalimar four, Narciso five, Profumum Acqua di Sale six, Elisab Le Parfum seven, Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio eight, and yeah, Black Opium is ninth, and then Mugler Alien is the 10th fragrance. So the 10th fragrance is this one. So Mugler Alien, and we all know this fragrance. This one is jasmine. This is very jasmine forward fragrance. I do own an older bottle, so it's even more intense. And I am agreeing with this one. I do agree with this one. I do think that this is an iconic fragrance. When like now the Alien that you are getting now in stores, it's less potent. Obviously it's less, mm, I wouldn't say it's less intense, because it's intense as well, but this one is a killer jasmine, this one is a killer white flower, and the one that you have now in stores, it's less, um it's more airy. It kind of lets you breathe, when this one, it doesn't actually let you breathe at all. Now, just final thoughts about this one. Am I agreeing with the points? Yes, but not with the majority of them, because I would really like to see here Jean Paul Gaultier Classique, because it's a beautiful, it's super iconic fragrance. I would love to see here Lancôme La Vie est Belle. It's an iconic fragrance as well. Maybe Angel by Mugler, not the Alien, but Angel, because the Angel is a bit more iconic. It's a bit more famous than Alien. So anyway, there are hits and misses in this. And again, instead of this Profumum with like this fragrance, Acqua di Sale, the Profumum, just let's face it, Profumum Acqua di Sale, it's not the most famous scent. I would rather read here Acqua di Parma, some Colonia, or maybe Acqua di Parma, bergamotto, di arancia di Capri, fico di Amalfi, something like that. So yeah, but yeah, I do hope that you like this video. Please let me know what are the fragrances that you would name as iconic, and what are the fragrances that you would take or add to the list. But please make it 10, make it always 10. I wish you a beautiful day. I wish you a wonderful, again, I don't know when this video is gonna come out, Friday or Wednesday. If it's on Wednesday, I wish you a beautiful Wednesday, and I'll see you on Friday. If it is on Friday, then I will see you on Sunday, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend ahead of you. Bye.